And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are and here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Here's Barrett, and it's rejected. Mobley passes to Hunter. Here's Burke. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's hard to say where this team would be defensively without MP. Grant, his impact cannot be overstated.
Well, B.A., he's their defensive anchor, no doubt. MP is so good at disrupting and annoying opposing offenses, and that's why he was named the Defensive Player of the Year last season.
Here's Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Over Garland. Barnes, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Mitchell finds Hunter. Mobley with it. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Oh, he's skinny, but showing some grown man strength there. Evan Mobley knows how to fight through contact.
Pass to Pirtle. Barrett against Hunter. Tipped. They get it back. Kicks it to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hunter. And again, Toronto, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Offensive rebound. Here's Burke, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
To the paint. Pirtle up top. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. The 3 from Barnes, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Burke, the pass to Mobley. Here's Burke. The kick to Hunter. Back to Burke. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pirtle. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Moving so well for his size, Jakob is fantastic in that 2-man action.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Barnes. The 3, Barrett. Gets the 3 to fall.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Outside Mitchell. Rebound Toronto. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Here's Burke. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. So he gets them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
It's deflected. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dick with it. He's picked up by Garland. Dick gets the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Mobley deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Hits the target from 18 feet.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Here's Burke, guarded by Dick. Outside for Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Wanting the ball there, Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 26 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. Garland against Quickly. Now here's Garland. His last outing, he had 24 points. Rebounded by Ingram. Toronto's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Barrett a screen on Mitchell. And here's Ingram outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else, going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Pirtle, and the bucket is good. Pirtle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Hunter against Barrett. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Burke's got 4 rebounds now. And last season, MP did something that only a few of the all-time greats have done. Grant won the MVP award as a rookie.
Well, B.A., there can be some bias against rookies among the voters. Some of them don't like picking a rookie for MVP. But MP's year was way too good to ignore.
Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. Here's Tyson. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Mobo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and that one misses. Here's Garland. Over quickly. Rebound Toronto.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
It's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Mitchell's got 11.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Inside. Here's quickly. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Here's Garland. Second chance shot. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Here's Walter. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Ingram. Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. The Cavaliers leading. 1:07 left in the first. Here's Tyson. Offline with a 3. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to quickly. That's tipped. Boucher outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Burke. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. .12 points for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got 7 rebounds in the game. And for the very first time in his career, last season, MP cracks the All-NBA first team. That's a big deal, Grant.
Yo, no doubt. All-Star is nice, but when you're in that first 5, number 1 at your position, that is top of the line.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Here's Burke. Pass to Mobley. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland on top. They're up by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Chris Boucher. Brandon Ingram out there with Walter. And it's Shed in at the point.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Walter. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Mitchell misses. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Barnes with it. Six to shoot. Launches it from deep. And Burke pulls it down. And an all-defensive first-team selection last season for MP. Grant, what's that tell you about him as a player?
Well, it tells me he's all about winning. Not the glamorous side of the game. It's all about grit and taking the challenge on a nightly basis.
Allen, he's checked in for... Different look for Cleveland. Burke comes in for Mobley. And it's Tyson in for Hunter. Now quickly. 11 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Garland scanning the floor. Sinks it from distance. Burke's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Here's Ingram. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Garland. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 10.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Outside Ingram. Back to Barnes. Fires from deep. It gets the bucket. He's got 5.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Burke. He's guarded by Barnes. Burke, the pass to Garland. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Cavaliers trail by 6. With the 10-footer, and the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Burke, the pass to Mitchell. The three ball. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Great use of length by Ingram, rising up to collect the alley-oop pass and slam it down.
Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Outside Dick. Pass to Quickly. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Allen with a screen on Barnes. Burke, the pass to Garland. Over Quickly. Garland, no good. Raptors lead by 10. Pass to Barnes. And here's Dick. Outside Barnes. Outside Ingram. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Burke, covered by Pirtle. And it's Burke missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And MP was first-team all-rookie last year, Grant. What a start to his career.
Yeah, I was on that 1995 all-rookie team, and let me tell you, it's great to be on it. But with that honor comes a bit of pressure. Now, MP, he must continue to improve, and I think he will.
Here's Mitchell. For 3, Allen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto, earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break.
Checking out Toronto, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Toronto Raptors.
They're moving well.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. It's been quite a game for Jakob Poeltl.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Mobley, and it's Burke in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Poeltl with the ball. Here's Dick. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Mitchell with the ball. Now quickly defending. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell!
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Dick. Over Mitchell. Dick with a miss.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Here's Burke, guarded by Quickly. Burke, the pass to Hunter. Toronto grabs the miss. Poeltl's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Poeltl. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Barnes. Up top Dick. Pass to Quickly. Let's go with a three. Mobley grabs the board.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Burke, the pass to Hunter for the tie. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dick. Here's Barrett. And he comes up with a bucket. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Here's Mitchell. Comes up empty down low. Toronto leading by 5. Quickly outside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Dick. Now Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. The three from Quickly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Garland, the pass to Burke. Dick brings the double team. Out to Garland from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Pass to Quickly. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Picked it. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Mobley grabs the board.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Burke. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Burke's got 4 points in the quarter. And as you know, MP racked up his 4th All-NBA selection. But the coveted first-team spot still eludes him.
I mean, you have to be the best of the best to get first team. But that's something MP gets closer to every year. He's not done yet. in terms of his upward trajectory.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good. Barrett's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Here's Burke, guarded by Quickly. Dick brings the double team, and it's Burke missing. Raptors lead by 3. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Obviously, Pearl has been well coached in his career, but absorbing the wisdom, that's something you got to do yourself, and it's paying off for him right now.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. And here's Mitchell. 22 points for him. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly against Garland. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Now here's Quickly, guarded closely. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Garland. Now Mobley, covered by Pirtle. Ball stolen. Here comes Toronto on the push. That one's good for 2. Barnes has got 15.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
The 3 from Mitchell. Pirtle grabs a miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Barrett. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Burke, and there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. With the announcement of Rookie of the Year, MP now has higher expectations than ever on his potential.
Yeah, that's one award that says as much about what you might do as what you have done. It's an honor, but believe me, it comes with a lot of people expecting a lot out of you.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Hunter. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. In 3rd, the Cavaliers.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Pass to Pirtle, and it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, Jakob is on a roll offensively. The defense needs to double their efforts to slow down this big man. Might want to send a double.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Over Quickly. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got 14.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Right side Ingram. Lets a floater go. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and